Hey Misfits, Gabby here. Just recording a bit of an instructional here. This is how I play Wolf Creek. Two quick things to start. Elevation, so uphill I tend to divide by 3. Downhill I divide by 4. And then wedges, uphill or downhill, I tend to divide by 4. You're just not noticing elevation change as much with, with a shot that goes that high. And then wind, I calculate it using, I don't think it's too advanced, but rather probably not get into that because some of you guys I know you just don't want to do the spreadsheets in the Excel and all that. But I basically do sine function on certain on the angle of the wind. So anyways, if you have any questions about that, I'd love to chat more. I do like this game a lot, and I like the nerd stuff about it. So yeah, I'm gonna walk through. I've skipped hole 1. Hole 1 plays pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Hard to land that ball in the approach with a 3-wood. You can use sort of the bank at the back and roll the ball back, but man, it's a tough one. One day with the big driver and maybe the added yards, the iron distance apparel, might be able to get in there with a 3-iron and be able to keep that ball close. But eagle's tough on the hole 1, but birdie is definitely doable. So here we go, hole 2. Again, I started recording because I wanted to go for the green. That's usually kind of a bold move with my gear. And so yeah, anyways, I calculate 349 with 85 down. I figured this was about 318. Dinged perfect with a bit, you'll see a bit of tailwind there. Goes flying. Closer than I thought. Henry, I texted Henry and he says he's hit it every time. So, but that eagle putt is brutal. So I'm okay with the spot here. 35 yard punch. I played this as a 35 yard punch because I divide that 4 feet. To me, that converts to like a yard up. You'll see. Look at the chart. No clue what I'm waiting for here. I'm probably just, I don't know what I'm doing. Thinking about it. Take the flag stick out. Don't want to send that thing ricocheting down the green. 78. I'm a full backspin unless there's a double-digit headwind, but I've found very good success full backspin. I don't play a good enough ball, I think, for that thing to whip back. Easy putt. Don't even think about it. Just go. Okay, the par 3, 221, 67 up. This plays at about 239.5. My 3-wood goes 263 off the tee. Carry, so I know this needs about 91% full back. I'm kind of aiming middle of the green here. Trying to hit as close to the ding as possible because there is not much precision with this 3-wood. Decent landing spot. Actually curls back surprisingly. Sort of a little bit outside makeable range unless I'm really feeling it. So then here you'll see sort of my putting secret again. I don't mind sharing any of this. It's from Mistress Cosette. So here I'm counting dots. They are moving slowly. But the first thing that I missed, and let me just rewind it because I did miss it. So the closest grid dot to the ball is actually going pretty fast, and I missed that, which is why I missed the putt. So you see right away that dot goes fast, and so right away the ball is going to start moving right away. So I didn't play enough break. I know some guys would take notes about how much they've aimed, and then the next time around they have charts on all the par 3s. I'm not quite that level yet, but I'm thinking about it. So you can see I misdinged it way left because I actually knew intuitively that this didn't look right. I knew I didn't play enough break, so I'm like, let's try to salvage it. And it looks like it's holding, but it just kind of curls. And definitely I had the exact same putt the next round and was able to make it. Just played an extra 4 inches of break the other way. and rolled in. So take your par though. That's a tough par 3. Hole 4. Love this one. You're gonna see me calculate here. I had 338 to the front here, and again, my driver carries 320 with full back, so I'm really tempted. And you can see I'm like, can I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? And I'm like 338. I know this thing's gonna land in the sand, so I'm like, what do I need to carry? And finally, good decision making prevailed. But like I said, there's some sloppy parts. This approach shot is very sloppy. 70 to 3 up with a bit of a cross tailwind. I factored this at 69.4, which is 88% with no spin. My first mistake here is you'll see I add a little bit of backspin. You don't need to add backspin for this wedge, but I thought I'd be cute and really like stop it right on the spot, and then I missed-dinged to the right just a little bit, but obviously wasn't the right distance. And this is not the worst putt, but it's not an easy one. Again, you'll see I'm counting how fast those dots are moving from the half grid to the end of one grid. I had this one at 5.5 seconds, which gives me about 28 inches aimed to the right. Yeah, a little bit too much, and I missed-dinged it to the right, kind of pushed it. Yeah, I feel like if I... it's hard to say. I feel like if I hit the ding there, it might go in. Especially because I wasn't on an SP. Sometimes those ones go in. Yeah, pretty disappointing. You'll see hole 6. I actually redeemed myself. So anyways, you'll see the exact same shot. Okay, on to hole 5, par 5. I had this 328 from the exact spot that I measured there with a little bit of wind. So I knew that I had plenty of room to land it down there. And barely made it. I was kind of surprised, actually. Thought I hit better shot than that. This is a good approach here. 133 is what it basically comes out to with the elevation and wind. My 8-iron, this is where I'm going to pause here a second. My 8-iron goes 140. And so I know that if you do the math there, 133 divided by 140, that's 95% on the dot. And you'll see I actually go 94 just because I don't want that ball to release past the pin and have this downhill eagle putt. So I play 94%, ding it perfect, get the heartbeat, hit the perfect spot on the ridge, could not be better, and kind of mad that didn't drop, but still waiting for that double eagle. But you will always take an eagle putt this short. Hard to miss that one. Okay, on to hole 6. This one with my gear, making it across is pretty easy, but 324, 112. I had this one. That was 322 about there. Actually, no, sorry, that's 289. So you can see I go pretty aggressive. Knew I had lots of room. I had basically 30 yards of extra carry there, so I knew I was good. 68, literally the exact same distance as hole 4. And this one I don't get cute with. No backspin. Played 88%, and I hit a much better shot here. Yeah, didn't want to. No need to get cute with spin. Yeah, hit the ding. That helps too, obviously. Nail your distances. Hoping that one went in, but it's okay. We'll take the easy putt here. Again, not really thinking about that one. Okay, hole 7. Oh yes, this one. So this one, that spot that I find on the green there right here, Again, with the elevation down divided by 4, plus the wind, a little bit of wind help. I had this one at 322.8. This is the one I had 322. My driver carries 320 with full back, so I knew I had plenty to carry this green. Yeah, just hoping to make a good shot here. I get very, 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 very lucky because I hit the ridge. I don't think I deserve to hit this ridge because I missed ding to the right there. Again, another push. I tend to push the ball a little bit, hit the perfect ridge, get so lucky. And then, yeah, I have a 10-footer here uphill somehow. Again, I'm going to count dots. I'm counting these dots. I'm not getting much past 10 seconds. Or sorry, nothing faster than 10. So I know, again, I'm playing this outside of the cup and just allowing this thing to kind of roll in. Use those 13 greens to just kind of slowly roll in. So I missed ding this one on the right side to hold that line. I think Lucky had suggested that to Tim a few weeks back. I'm a fan of that, especially on these speedy ones. Slight misting. I'm surprised it actually looked like it was going to miss there, but I guess it got lucky on that hole. This par 3, this is how I play this one from now on. I learned my lesson. I do not hit 3-wood on this hole because 3-wood, no matter, even in a headwind here, will just sail, even if you get the distance right. So my play here is 3-iron. I probably should have played it a little bit closer to the middle of the green, but I got a little bit greedy. Just missing it right. I thought I got a really hard done by this wind here. There was no wind. If I kick it on the green there, I swear it funnels towards the green, towards the hole. I mean, anyways, I toned in the next round and hit the middle of the green, and that thing funneled right to the hole. So this one, you'll see I'm taking my time here because I'm trying to. I wanted to hit a pitch with this club about 88% or 85% here. You see me do it. I pull back and I go, what am I doing? Let's go for the standard shot here. 55 on the chart, full back, and then, yeah, pretty good results. The pitch has a better chance of going in, but the pitch can also run 10 feet past. So just looking for par here, not looking for the hero shot. Move on to hole 9 to have a decent round going. Let's keep it that way. Not much with this drive. Pretty big fairway. No chance for me to hit the green. 382, unless it's like double-digit tailwind. Okay, this is again another sloppy mistake. You'll see this. Again, I try to get cute. I calculated this one, the 18 divided by 4. It gives me about 48, 49, minus a little bit of tailwind kind of diagonally there. I had this one at 48 yards, which is 83% with the 64. You'll see I just get cute and completely botched hitting the ding here. So it goes long and goes right. So stupid. Do not do that. So, of course, I had a good round going. Kind of frustrated. So here we go. I'm counting the seconds it takes the dots to go from the half grid to the end of the line, cutting across the hole. I had it about 7 seconds, which again my calculation says downhill that moves about 24 inches, which is a really good example of why this game is so frustrating. So, but I think the importance of counting dots, I'm a huge fan. And this is why. Again, some people, maybe it's not your thing, but it's so frustrating because, like, in my opinion, this looks like a very slow green. But when you count them, you're like, no, these dots are actually moving relatively quickly. And that's a lot of break. It just, for an 11-footer, that's a lot of break. Hit a perfect putt. I felt really good about it. Just a little bit too hard, I guess. But I thought that was perfect. I thought that was going in. But again, for me, it's about having a putting system. I'm totally willing to share it with anybody who wants it. And like I said, I got cute on that one in the SP round. This one here, you'll see I was at -7 on this one. On an SP, I did not get cute with this one. So this one I played properly, 17 yards uphill. So that plays like 46. Used my punch chart, full backspin, and there's no need to screw around. Just hit full backspin punch. And then much better shot. No need to get cute with an 83% sand or 64-degree wedge. This is a much easier putt than the 11-footer with 24-inch break. This one I play outside. I realized I probably should have powered this a little bit more, but really it was pretty easy 3-footer. So that's how I should have played it. That's Wolf Creek. Hope this video helps. Thanks.